afternoon. Welcome to this beautiful sacred space. Quiet me time for you. Just to breathe, relax, chill. So just join me for that conscious breath. Just deeply breathing into the depths of you. Pushing that tummy out as you breathe in. Just allowing all your tensions to leave you. So just beware as you're breathing in of the crystalline atoms that are in the air and coming through your breath into your body, melding with your physical. We can also call these love particles. Somebody just give me a heart. Caroline. So we're just breathing. And just being aware of body, mind and spirit. Allowing all to meld together. To come into a harmonious alignment. So there is no longer any separation. And as you're breathing, you can quite distinctly know the difference between you feeling as a human, you're observing as the I Am Presence, the divine. Allowing the intelligence of the body and the mind to totally surrender to this beautiful transformation of oneness that you have always been. But it's that time where we can allow ourselves to truly experience it. No longer necessary to continue with the human or just the human experience. It's time for the divine human experience. So, if we remember that we were once all that is divine, but we had no experience. So we chose for this earthly experience to know ourselves. So just breathing, allowing yourself to be all that you are, and have the wisdom of the human experience to take you beyond the mind, the physical reality, so we can have a multidimensional experience. It's never been done before while we're alive to experience it. So there are no books written. It's just me and you stepping over that cliff and trusting that part of us is going to take us further. Now, last week we went on an inner journey, and all these bubbles of new potential were around us, and we allowed ourselves to hold one or two or three. We allowed them to saturate our physical. So if you can remember your journey, and if you weren't here, you can just imagine yourself floating in the core of you, swirling, and slowly but surely you're going down and down, deep into you, where you become one with all that is, no separation. Floating there, you hold out your hands and receive a potential of yours. You can imagine the bubble just freely flowing through you so that you can observe this potential, so you can receive this potential. So now you can take yourself to this place where this potential will unravel itself. Just allow yourself to observe around you the colours, the shapes, the people. And if somebody holds up a mirror, what do you look like? And who are the people around you? How are you acting? How are you being? So today we are going to allow ourselves to truly anchor this new potential into our physical, so that at the perfect timing we will live and experience this time. So just allow your imagination. In fact, it's more than your imagination. This is just expanding your imagination to include so much more than the mind could possibly imagine. Trusting that your divine will imagine this for you. You could say that this is your mission, your passion, the reason that you are here in this lifetime. Yes, to experience all your human experience, but because at this particular time we are going beyond. We are going beyond the dream. We are bringing it into reality. So anchoring this new potential, allowing the new potential that is actually unimaginable, but it is there. So trust this. The anchor is going truly into the depths of you. So if you can imagine your tummy button, the solar plexus, that is so grand. Dropping the anchor of this new potential. Far below into the depths of you. And as it travels into the depths, the potential is expanding. This new adventure, new experience of pure love, unity, harmony, joy, truly sensational. And yes, you can get so excited about it because you can know that what you're going to experience is absolutely the reason that you are born now. So allow this excitement, this playfulness to expand with this potential. With open arms, we can receive. Just breathing. Breathing into all of you. And already what we're doing now, aspects that are hearing this great news are coming back. Now, of course, each aspect has experienced such rotten human suffering of some sort. It is all part of the coming back. So receive these aspects, broken, hurt, just breathe them in. Just loving them. Just because. It's okay now. The experience has gone. Here it is safe for them to join you in this new experience that is birthing within. It's possible that some aspects want to express. So allow them to express and just listen. Listen to their trials. Just comfort them like a mother comforts her children. And any physical pains that you are going through, we can just be the I am presence now. Remember, the observer? And just being here for yourself. You can imagine the love surrounding this space in your physical body, mind, absorbing all the pain. Just like you absorb all the trials and tribulations from all your aspects. See, there's nothing to do anymore but love. Love will heal all. You just have to have the intention and trust it to happen. And everything in your physical being will heal up at the most perfect time when it's ready. You have to remember that coming back into oneness, our body is going through this physical change from carbon-based to crystalline that is taking its wear out of us too. So a lot is going on. So it is so important just to be here for yourself. To be the captain of the ship and to take care of all, the fears and the pain that is continuously happening still as you integrate into oneness. But also, or rather should I say we can focus on what we are birthing anew. So at the same time, We can do many things. Being there for ourselves, loving ourselves so much, we can experience anchoring our new potential. Mine has still not dropped into the depths of me. So deep we are. So stay with this process a little. Eventually, the new potential will find its anchor place within you. So just breathing, allowing it all, being all. And most importantly, if we imagine our hearts opening fully to receive the knowingness of when it's time for us to experience this potential. So truly trusting yourself, just to allow it to unfold. I know for the human it's awful because we want to plan it and detail it out. But if we detail it too much or plan it out, it's like we limit it. We limit its freedom. So just our intention to live the grand dream, to live our passion, our mission, is enough. Are you in the right place? Comes to mind. Well, let me say this, if you're not, you will be urged to move. So follow that urge. Follow that urge to go to a new place, to find a new job, to find new friends, new relationship, to search for something. So just coming back to center. You see, so much is happening. It's important to rest a lot, because in our rest, when the conscious mind is asleep, we are working towards preparing ourselves for this adventure, clearing our bodies of all our yesterdays. So don't think just because the human brain isn't in action that nothing's happening, because everything is happening by divine intervention, by your divine intervention. You are truly coming into sovereignty. Now, slowly but surely, I feel the anchor is slowing down, swaying. It's finding this perfect rest place deep within. Oh, that's a nice feeling. I always imagine, actually, my invisible tail that is so long, it acts as an anchor. So it is part of me, and I'm sure you have one too. So now it's anchored. You can imagine the end of your tail, which looks a little bit like an anchor, is suddenly absorbing all this potential. If your tail was black and white, it's becoming multi-colourful, and slowly but surely all the way from the end, up the tail and through to your body. It's all changing. The colours now are truly being received by you. So just spend a little time just breathing in, receiving the colour, the shapes, true, beautiful, pure potential that you've never ever imagined before. And it's not necessary to know now. Just receive. And just feel. Be aware of how your body seems to expand as it absorbs all this new potential. So it's what I'm noticing, it's not, it is pure light, but I don't see white. It is all the vibrant colours. Each colour, for me, has a quality, a talent, a passion, a mission. It is part of you. So wow, it is quite overwhelming actually. I just feel myself opening up more and more, as if just receiving. And this is only one potential. I have a feeling that just going through this once, new potentials that we receive in the future or in this now moment they will happen just like this. So we've no need to do this again. It's going to happen quite naturally, anchoring itself in the core of you. And then it's like going from the inside out. You're just totally being absorbed by it. Your sacred vessel is getting ready. That's such good news. But this is also why it is so important at the same time we embrace all our pains and fears, because they're not just going to stop just like that. Because there has been so much trauma, suffering. We have been such wicked people, as well as loving. But it all has to come into balance, to clear, to make way for this beautiful, unimaginable new experience. So I'm quite excited that we can actually feel this today, now, because that means that we are so light now in our bodies and mind that it's possible. So we can allow this just to continue now. Just allow this process to fill us up. I think we can expand so big. Yes, it's infinite. So you can imagine just how big, how grand this new potential is. And when we are ready, this is what we're going to birth. And when I say this, I imagine myself walking somewhere, and I will maybe see a gate, and I will physically open the gate, and when I walk through, I will know that this is New Earth. And my adventure has begun. Complete harmony. Everything I've ever dreamed about and much more will be here. I suppose you could imagine when people die and they cross over, the beautiful, like white gardens and all love and everybody's there. It's sort of going to be similar. Yes, we're getting there. That's really lovely. So, Simone, how was that? How was it for you? Please, everyone, share in the comments your experience of this. Is it helping you? Is it inspiring you? Because that's what we do for each other. Huh? We're here to support and inspire each other. Simone saying, thank you. After this, I am into nature for a walk to hold this new potential, feeling and being the core of my creation now here. So it is, yes. It is here. And we've just truly physically felt it. So few deep breaths before we all go off into nature and chill with ourselves. And as I said, just allow this process to continue. There's many things going on, and rest a lot, drink lots of water, good foods. I myself having lighter foods now. And just breathing in the gratitude for friendships, and most importantly for our own sovereignty, which we are getting closer now to totally standing, shining. And this in itself will be so contagious for all mass consciousness, which is exciting in itself. So we no longer have to think about how we're going to heal everybody, because we just be and it happens. Our main focus is our enjoyment. And so it is. Thank you. You are magnificent. I love you until next time. Hasta luego.